Oh, good morning, guys. You can tell we're with Tap Dancing Summer. Yeah. I got her started. Then I started the video. And then I have to give her more grain. Because she literally hoovers it. I've never seen animals eat as fast as sometimes these guys do. They just... And it's not like she's not getting food. I mean, she's pretty good shape. I mean, I'm milking her, and she's got a baby nursing 24/7. The only reason I get a lot of milk in the morning is because he's sleeping. Why does that sound like a door opening? Because there's somebody here. Oh. You scared the crap out of me.
Furnace is out.
What?
Yeah, furnace is out. Woke up, it's like it's freezing in here. So the house is at 62 degrees right now.
Really?
Yeah, it's not coming on.
Oh.
I don't know what's the matter with it, obviously. You stole your food, silly.
You can give her more in the... If there's in a bucket behind you, there's a bunch more. I got the video going. So you're going to have to call...
I don't know. We don't even have like the card from...
Cardinal?
No, it wasn't Cardinal, it was somebody else.
Was that a Kinloss?
It was... Cardinal came out and they didn't really know what to do. But, yeah, coldest day of the year. 15 below.
Oh.
Well, I woke up this morning and it was really cold. I was like, I hadn't heard the furnace kick on for quite a while. I woke up, I was like, yeah, it must be out.
His argument of not wanting a wood stove isn't going over very well every time the furnace goes out. I thought I heard somebody come in and I thought, no. I see, you're out of grain. Give me a minute. I love that he wants to tell me stuff, but I don't know what he thinks I'm going to do about it. I can't fix the furnace going out. And it says this whenever it gets really... Where'd you put your bowl? Way over here. What? I swear you keep your milk so that you can get all this grain. Yes. Easy does it. Hey, hey. So, yeah, it's 15 below and our furnace went out. It last year did the same thing on the coldest day. We thought we were going to have to replace the furnace. I think the problem is that the lines get clogged. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I'm not a pro on that. Maybe I can convince him now that we do need a damn wood stove. He argues that it won't keep the whole house warm. Oops. Sorry, I squirted your foot. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. You have quite a bit of milk. You know that? Are you done with your... Okay. I'm not giving you any more grain. We're just going to have to go with what we got. I got up this morning and I didn't notice that it was that cold in the house. And today is the day that we have to bring the goats to the vet. Alright, Mama, what's the bananas? Oh, when it rains, it pours. What can I say? There's nothing over there for you. I kicked them out. Yeah, the roosters aren't in here anymore, so you keep it on off my floor. Yeah? And you ate all the grain that was in here. Just about every piece of grain that was in here. So I don't have any extra grain to give you. But I did put grain in with your boy. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go get the other goat. Come on. Come on, Mom. Mama. I know it's warm in here, but you got to go back out. You're making a bigger mess. for you. I got food for you. I got food for you. Come on up, sweet potato. Oh, that's my good girl. You're such a good girl. Oh, I love the fact that you're used to this. I wish I would have started doing these milking videos when we first started. And you could have watched me pin her to the wall of the stall as I tried to milk her and she tried to escape. Yeah, it was just not as fun. You're getting a little chunky, Missy. I mean, that's... Put my fingers in there so it's not too tight. I know. Your udders look so full when you're standing up. What's that? The nice thing about milking is that you really have a chance to look at your goats. So you can really... What'd you scratch your udder on, huh? What is that? You like rub the hair off. In these stalls, because those of you who haven't been following me for a long time, if you go back, I show you, I think I named it Not a Real Cowboy or something. But the people who lived here just, they had a different way of looking at their animals, whereas I don't like to do anything to my animals that'll cause them to get hurt. So I go out of my way to like baby-proof any place where I'm going to have my animals. Well, when I had kids, I didn't have any coffee tables or anything that had sharp corners. Well, because I knew people who had sharp-cornered coffee tables and stuff, and their kids ended up hurting themselves on it. And so I made the decision I didn't want my kids to be. Now, that's him coming in here to tell me that the furnace still isn't working. You can wait till I come in. Because telling me right now isn't gonna... I'm not a HVAC guy, so I can't figure it out. Anyway, but the people that lived here, I mean, they put gates up, and the ones they put up, they had like a 3-inch nail, and it was 2.5 inches thick of wood, and they just screwed it all the way in, so there's a 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch of sharp nail poking through into the stall or out on the door so you can rip your hand open. And then they had all the metal anti-cribbing stuff, which he kept a bunch of horses in here, and he kept them stalled a lot of the time. And I only stall mine in the winter time at night. In the summer I don't stall them at all because they don't need to be stalled. They're perfectly fine being loose and out on their own. I wonder if I think the problem is that the furnace, when the outflow isn't next to where the furnace is, so it has to push it. Propane has like a release valve because it's a wet paint. And that causes when it's such a far way to pump it, it's having a hard time pumping it. Which they put it there because that's where the wood boiler used to be. So instead of locating it to an easier place for it to vent out the moisture, I think it fills up and then it doesn't run. So I know they have an emergency number, but I should be calling it right now instead of coming to find me. If you had a wood stove, would just start it up. I mean, it's not gonna, it'll keep the pipes from freezing, but you know, it could get down to 40 degrees in the house with just a small wood stove. But you're just trying to keep from freezing. You're not trying to be balmy warm. Yeah, would that be miserable? Yeah, it wouldn't be comfortable. Is it doable? Ask our ancestors. They did it. Of course, they had, you know, fire in every house practically, in every room, if they could. The wood stoves, the cast iron ones, it's different than a fireplace because it heats up the stove itself. Kind of like a radiator, and it radiates heat off the stove. And unlike a fireplace, you can cook on it like a griddle if you take care of it. I know at our old house I used to cook on ours. Only because I was trying to make sure I could. And then it was just kind of a unique thing to do. Occasionally I would, or on, like cold winter days, I could throw a pot on there and put some chicken stock in it, and let it simmer all day. Not only would it put some moisture in the house, but it would make the house smell amazing. Anyway, chicken noodle soup through the house. So, alright, now that it is the coldest day, I was going to show you. I had to leave and go out and get this container when I had to fill it with milk because when it's this cold in the barn, the hot water heater doesn't work in here. Imagine that. When we bought it, there was a hot water heater in there. Yeah, it doesn't work. And we just haven't replaced it because I don't need hot water enough to rise it above to move it up on the list of things to get done. So hasn't gotten done, and I'm kicking around the idea of getting one of those portable propane instant on heaters, hot water heaters, because I can use it here, but then I can hook it up and use it further down in the barn, so I won't have to haul the waters as far. And so I haul a gallon like these things full of hot water out here that I fill in the tap in the kitchen, and then I make sure I have enough room to pour it into the water buckets, and they normally drink about a gallon, so it's not a big deal. But once I do that, here's one right here. So this has got hot water in it, see? And what I'll do is I'll take this and I'll pour this hot water into their buckets, and it normally keeps it warm enough so that it won't freeze. I mean, you might get a little light ice on the top, but not enough to make a big difference. Are you done, sweetheart? Yeah? Yeah, I'm just jabbering here. I gotta get going. I gotta get in the shower before it gets too cold in the house. Yeah? These are your bananas. Yeah. Alright, you ready? Ready, my sweet potato? Yeah? Alright, guys, you have a good day. I gotta hurry up and get chores done. That's what's left. And get the horses out and get everything taken care of so I can get out of here. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye.